What if a radio could survive being submerged in water and still work? That's just the beginning of what this one might offer. It also lets you listen to 2 channels at once. Today, we're going to review this GMRS radio and find out if it really lives up to the hype. Whether you're planning an adventure or working on site, we'll see if this device can handle the challenge. Let's dive into the details. When we first got our hands on the Retevis Ailunce HA1G, we were eager to see what was inside. Opening the box, we found the radio itself, along with a USB-C charging cable, an adapter, a hand strap, a belt clip, a 2800 mAh battery, and a charging base. The packaging is sturdy, which is a good sign for a device meant for outdoor use. One thing that caught our eye was the programming cable included in the box. This isn't always standard, so it's a nice touch. There's no CD for software, but we found out later that we could download it from the Retevis website. Let's talk about how this radio is built. The Retevis Ailunce HA1G has an IP67 waterproof rating. This means it can handle being submerged in up to 1 meter of water for 30 minutes. To test this, we put the radio directly into a bucket of water and took it out. It worked flawlessly after the dunking. This feature is really helpful if you're using it for activities like kayaking or if you get caught in heavy rain while hiking. The radio feels solid in hand. It's not made of cheap plastic like some lower-end models we've tried. The buttons are large and easy to press, even if you're wearing gloves. This is a big plus for cold weather use, or if you're wearing work gloves on a job site. Also, we found the material is robust, and all indicators are worked really well. On the top of the radio, you'll find 2 knobs. The left one controls volume, while the middle one lets you cycle through channels. There's also an emergency button, which we'll talk about later. The display is a 1.77-inch color screen. Now let's get into the technical aspects. The Retevis Ailunce HA1G comes with 30 pre-programmed GMRS channels, but that's just the start. You also get 220 customizable channels, bringing the total to 250. This gives you a lot of flexibility, especially if you need to program in repeater channels for an extended range. The radio supports dual-band VHF/UHF receiving. In practice, this means you can monitor 2 different frequencies at the same time. We found this really useful when coordinating with different groups. One of us could keep an ear on the main group channel while also listening for updates from a smaller team that split off. Another feature we appreciate is the VFO mode. This lets you manually enter or edit frequencies without needing to connect to a computer. It's handy for making quick changes in the field. The Retevis Ailunce HA1G comes with a 2800 mAh rechargeable battery. In our testing, this provided enough power for a full day of moderate use. If you're a heavy user or planning a multi-day trip, you might want to bring a spare battery or a power bank. Speaking of power banks, USB-C charging is a great feature. We were able to charge the radio using a portable battery pack while on a trip. The radio also comes with a charging dock, which is convenient for home or office use. There's a clever design feature we noticed. In addition to the dock, there's a USB-C port directly on the radio. This is really handy for charging on the go without needing to bring the dock along. The Retevis Ailunce HA1G is packed with additional features that really enhance its usability. One standout is the key lock function, which prevents accidental button presses by letting you lock the keypad, channel knobs, side keys, or all of them. It's super handy when the radio is in a backpack or pocket. Then there are CTCSS DCS codes, which allow for private communications by blocking unwanted signals. We set up different codes for various groups on a recent outing, keeping our channels nice and clear. The emergency alarm feature has 3 modes: emergency alarm, emergency call, and alarm call, which is reassuring for solo adventures, even though we thankfully didn't need it. Plus, the NOAA weather alert gives real-time weather updates, which is really helpful for getting an early warning about any unexpected weather. And let's not forget the FM radio option, which was great for listening to music or news during downtime. Lastly, the dual standby feature lets the radio monitor 2 channels at once, making it super useful for tracking communications on different frequencies. We must have to say, this radio stands out with its simple operation compared to other radios available in the market. This radio can be used in several situations, such as kayaking, hiking, camping, and emergency prepping. But we tested it on a construction site to see how it performs under tough conditions. The waterproofing, long-range capabilities, and dual-band support make it an excellent choice for tough environments. We found that it held up well to unexpected rain, maintained clear communication across the entire site, even with obstacles, and the dual-band support was great for coordinating between different teams. The sturdy build quality with solid material withstood the rough handling typical in a construction environment. After extensive use in various settings, we've found the Retevis Ailunce HA1G to be a reliable and versatile GMRS two-way radio. Its IP67 waterproof rating, customizable channels, long battery life, and Type-C charging make it versatile for all kinds of outdoor activities and work environments. We'd love to hear how you'd use this radio. Drop a comment below with your ideas or any questions you might have. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gear reviews. Until next time, stay connected and adventure on.